Good afternoon, Automotive Fanatics. It's Peter, your Automotive Fanatic, coming at you guys with another product review. Now, this video is going to be dedicated for individuals who like to secure their vehicles with a car cover. Now, for my GT4, I park it in the garage all the time. And one of the things that I really enjoy about the car is trying to keep it clean. And the best way for me to do that is to cover it when I am not driving the car. There are many options out there, and my job today is just to kind of show you guys what I have chosen as a car cover, and hopefully it's going to work out very well for you. One of the first covers that I had purchased for the Porsche is I simply went to Walmart. I picked up a car cover from a company called Budge, and in reviews of it, it seemed like it was a good car cover. I went and purchased a size 3, and I got home, tried it on the car. It worked out fine. However, with the GT4, it has a very tall rear wing, and the situation that I was running into was that I was not getting full coverage for the vehicle. Either my front lip was completely covered, that exposed the rear end, or if I wanted to kind of pull it in the back, it would cover the back, but my front lip was exposed. So I went ahead and returned it. I went and got a size 4. That one actually provided complete coverage for the car. However, what I did not like about that specific Budge cover was the fact that it was just a little too loose. It covered it very well, but it wasn't very form-fitting. What I did was I kind of searched online. I didn't really want to spend $300 to $400 on a genuine Porsche cover, which is made for the car. It would fit great. But then again, I'm just covering my car and I'm not going to spend the $300 to $400. Let me go ahead and introduce you to car covers. It is a product that I found online. I reached out to the company and just really explained to them my specific needs for the car, specifically with the GT4's rear wing. They recommended for me to choose the one that was designed for the Cayman, which the car is. And I told them, hey, it's a GT4, it's got a rear wing. They told me they have a revised version of the Cayman that supports the car with a larger wing. So I went ahead and made my order. They sent it to me. I recently installed it on the car, and that is what I am doing today for you guys, is to kind of showcase it off. Now, since I have already done the unveiling, there's really not much to it. They provide a box, they vacuum seal it, you cut it, and it kind of like a foam, it goes poof like that. So it opens up. But a couple of things that they do include that's pretty cool. They do provide you a sizable bag when you are not using the cover, and something that no other car cover company that I have seen gives you. Now, this here is an accessory bag. They give you some, it looks as though it is some tie downs. They even include a lock, which is pretty cool. So again, an accessory pack, which I find very useful for the car cover. Let me step back real quick. I do want to let you guys know that the car cover I chose, it is an outdoor one. CarCovers.com, they provide or give you the option of choosing an indoor one, which it is a lighter material. It's not very robust outside, but again, as an indoor cover, it is a great cover. I chose the outdoor cover because sometimes I park the car outside when I'm working on other vehicles in the garage, and I like to keep it covered. So this one doesn't deteriorate as fast as, say, an interior. So it's going to be a little more robust to the elements. Upon inspection of the cover, I do really enjoy it. The one that I picked was the gold level. This one is a 5 level, and you really can feel the quality of this cover. Kind of feeling it directly, it's very thick. The inside itself is lined with almost like a very felt-like material, so it helps minimize the scratches or swirls on your car. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys some time-lapse comparisons of the old Boge that I purchased from Walmart, and then I'm going to compare it to the ones from CarCover, and then I'll let you guys decide what you think is the better one. The first cover we're going to talk about is the Boge from Walmart. This is it right here, and as you guys can tell, it is relatively a cheaper setup. When you grab it, you can feel that it is a little thinner. The inside of the cover itself, it is not too bad. It's soft, which is nice for the paint. That is something that you do want. The outside, it feels good, but you can definitely tell it is a little thinner for the material itself. They do say that this one is external. You can use it outdoors, and I believe it's going to offer some level of support for your vehicle. This cover is going to be the one that is from Boge that I purchased from Walmart, and as you guys can tell, it does a decent job of covering the GT4. Now everything here looks good. You do have just a little wheel exposure here. You do have full wing coverage, which is nice, and kind of walking around here, you do see that once again everything is covered real well. The only drawback that I see with this one, let's talk about that in just a moment, but here's the very front lip. It is covered well. Here's, you've got the logo. The one downside that I see with this one here is because it is a size number 4 from Boge, it doesn't quite fit the car as shapely as it should. As you can see, it looks as though it's very loose. Now, I had the number 3, and the number 3 actually fit a little more snug, but the problem is my rear end was too short, or the front end was a little too short, so we had to step up to a 4. And once again, you guys see it does fit it well, but there does seem to have excessive amount of coverage on the car, which I don't think is the best, because wind can definitely get underneath there. Even though you have some tie down points, you're going to get quite a bit of wind flappage underneath the car. So let me know what you guys think of the $50 to $60 Boge setup. Now this specific cover, this is the one that's going to be from CarCovers. This is the gold version, and it is a 5-layer. Now when I essentially feel it and pick it up, you definitely can tell it is a multi-layer setup. The material itself, it's very heavy. They consider this one the outdoor version that's going to offer exceptional protection for your vehicle. What I do really like about this setup, the inside, this almost feels like a felt. It's white, it's very smooth, and I think it's going to offer a relatively scratch-free inside cover for your car. The outside, it looks as though it's very breathable, but at the same time it does offer a fair amount of protection from the elements. So again, this is going to be the one from CarCovers. This is going to be the cover from CarCovers, and as you can tell, it fits very well on my GT4. Look at the bottom, there's wheel coverage all around to the bumper. And what I love is with the GT4, you do have that tall rear wing, and mine is actually even taller because I have the wing riser that lifts it even higher. And look at this, the car cover completely covers everything exceptionally well. We're all the way down to the bottom here. Really nice. You've got a latch to secure it to the other side. And if we look at the very front, I have the front spoiler and chin completely covered up. What do you guys think of this cover? This is a great fit on the GT4, and it's going to work out very well on all the Cayman owners as well. So now that you guys have had a chance to take a look at the two covers that I placed on the GT4, I'd really be curious, what's your opinion? In my opinion, I think the CarCover one is far superior because it is a thicker material. It's got that really nice soft interior lining that protects your car's paint, and I do love the fact that it is very form-fitting for the car. So thank you so much for dropping by and checking out another product. I hope this one is going to suit you Porsche or Automotive Fanatics that love to cover your car in the garage. Again, this one was an outdoor cover, and I definitely give this company and the product a 2 thumbs up in terms of quality and overall usefulness of the car. The million-dollar question that you guys will ask me is if this cover is truly worth the cost difference. The one that I purchased from Walmart, it's essentially $50 to $60. This one is about $150. So is it worth almost 3 times the amount of money? For my specific needs and the car that I'm covering, 100%. If I am just covering something that is a daily driven car, I don't think it's going to be worth the cost of investment. However, if you do have a high dollar car, you like to keep it clean, you like to keep your paint as clean as possible, spend the extra money and get something that is much higher in terms of quality. So this car cover from carcovers.com is going to suit you much better. As usual, my Automotive Fanatic family, I do appreciate you dropping by and checking out another video. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it does help the algorithms when you like the video as well. This is going to be Peter, your Automotive Fanatic, signing off until the very next time, my friends.